Fishing aggregation devices. Fads are buoys that act like magnets for pelagic fish. PICRC attaches receivers to fads in Palau, then tags and releases young tuna around them to track their movement around Palau's fad network. By studying and understanding the behavior of tuna around different fads in Palau, we can give local fishermen access to these valuable fish. Tagging juvenile tuna around the fads. Jigging for small tuna about 1 foot long around the fad. Place tuna in cradle with flowing seawater. Remove hook. Turn over and cover face to keep calm. Make small incision. Insert acoustic tag into incision. Sew up incision. Measure fish. Release. When the tagged tuna swim near a fad with a receiver on it, as far as 500 to 1,000 meters, they are detected. Visit PICRC table for a demonstration. Tuna tagging. Satellite tracking technology is being used to record the movement of tuna in and around Palau's ocean to better understand how tuna populations are supported by the PNMS.
Alright, so here we are. This fish was captured on the east side of Palau. And we're attaching a satellite tag to this. This is an adult yellowfin tuna. It's 140 centimeters long, and we're attaching the satellite tag so we can look at its movements in and around Palau. So to attach the satellite tag, we first are passing a metal needle through the base of the second dorsal fin, which is that long yellow one, towards the back end of the fish. And we're passing some fishing line through that. Through that metal, where that metal needle came through. Now the satellite tag is being attached to the fishing line, and we're actually going to pull the fishing line back through the other side of the fish to kind of create a figure eight of a harness around that dorsal fin. Meanwhile, Melvin is here pouring water over the fish to keep it cool, and we have a towel over its eyes to keep it calm. We also have a hose providing water to the fish's gills. That black hose is in its mouth. So now the satellite tag's pretty much attached, but we're just gonna crimp the fishing line to keep everything in place. And you can see the fish is in like a padded cradle. So this is about as close as a fish will ever get to the ER room. So we're all very stoked because it's very hard to catch these big tuna. big yellowfin. So now the crimping iron is coming out and we're crimping it, and that's going to hold everything in place. And you can see that the fishing line is actually kind of creating a harness through and around that dorsal fin of the fish. And you can see he's kicking because he's alive and just kind of waiting. Now everything's attached, the tag's in place, and we're good to let the fish go. So we're going to remove the hose that's providing water and allowing it to breathe, and getting all the tools out. The fish is now in the sling and it's going back into the ocean. So there it goes, and swimming off. And we'll hopefully hear from this fish in a year from now, and we're going to find out its depth, temperature, and all of its locations every day for the next year.
Connectivity between the inner and outer reef. Conducting research on the relationship between coastal and pelagic ecosystems and the animals within them is important to understand how shifting from reef fishing to pelagic fishing might affect large predatory fish such as tuna. Keeping track of benefits for Palauans. PICRC researchers will survey local households to identify ways the PNMS may benefit Palauans. This study will act as baseline data for accountability in 5 or 10 years' time to see if these benefits were delivered.